literally nothing about this performer, but I want to take a look. Again, I came across them pretty much randomly. All right, it seems that I think there's 5 official videos. Welcome back, you can. No, 6. I think that's 6. So we're going to take a look at Melissa Bonny. I have 0 context into what she's like or her genre or anything. So I have no idea what to expect. Though I know this is a collab, so.
I had a beautiful dream made of our sweetest memories, fantasies. The sound of truth woke me up. You don't know what I've been through. Don't know how much I cried for you. I missed you. Sometimes I still do. But I can't breathe. I can't free my mind from these thoughts that break me. And I can't keep hoping, lying to my heart that is dying. Oh, I don't believe in fairy tales, but I thought you would change my mind. Am I the only one who cares? Are you protecting your broken heart? Love me or hate me, but don't let the doubt consume me.
Okay, I think that's the closest thing to a good, pausing part. Since she started singing, she hasn't really had a lot of space between her phrasing, so it's very hard for me to, pause. Anyways, let's talk about genre here. This is definitely very jazz-like. You know, piano with vocal is totally classic jazz style. So I could call this contemporary jazz, maybe? I don't want to call this pop, though it could be. I mean, a pop singer can do a jazz style song. So I don't know which way she really falls in that. But this song is a very jazz style encoded song. She could literally be playing and performing at a jazz bar or a jazz club, and this would be what I would expect to hear. So that's why I'm gonna call this jazz. Maybe we could call this R&B, sort of. The hard line between those two is very blurry, but yeah, she does her own backup vocals. I definitely hear her own voice blending with her voice. So that is definitely a modern like jazz accompaniment. In the old days of jazz, you would have to have backup singers. Now that we have technology like we do, you just record your own voice and you have your own backup. And it's at the press of a button. So, you know. Anyways, let's keep going.
Teardrops falling on a fading smile. I need your arms around me. I need your voice to
Yes,
calm me
that's break I didn't know was coming.
Come this time, bring back the sun and dry my eyes. Let me taste your lips again. Feel your warm breath on my neck. 'Cause if you don't, nothing of me will remain. But I can't breathe, I can't free my mind from these thoughts that break me. And I can't keep crying, torturing my heart that is dying. Oh, I don't believe in fairy tales, but I thought you would change my mind. Am I the only one who cares? Are you protecting your broken heart? Love me or hate me, but don't let the doubt consume me. Teardrops falling on a fading smile. I don't believe in fairy tales, but I thought you would change my mind.
Okay. Man. It's a beautiful song. I literally don't know what else to say about it. I personally wish it had more instrumentation to it than just the piano, but that's a me thing. I would like a little more mixture of instrumentation to go with her voice. Her voice is great. I could see her going on one of those, like, televised, like, superstar singer sort of programs and doing, like, really well. I mean, she doesn't probably need it. I mean, when you have 26K, maybe going on a show like that would help, but I don't know. They always like to, like, change your style because they want someone who can sing, like, anything. And I don't even know what her style is yet, since we haven't got to see that. So let's keep going. I want to see more.
1, 2, 3.
Now this is a little more pop.
I am trouble, but you don't wanna go. You like it here because you're feeling the flow. I see, and I feel like the burn is started. I'm in love with the danger of it. I wanna roll the dice, see the future in your eyes. It's a roller coaster, baby. Yes, the bumpy road to hell and back. And I don't think
I cannot catch a frame when I want a frame. Where, where in the heck was that? I mean, it was. Mm, seriously. Okay. Okay. I was trying to go back like a second when she's at this part. Um, Partly because I wanted to see the writing on her outfit. By the way, best outfit ever just for the writing. Yeah. Yeah. If you can't see it, probably for yeah. And then I get tongue tied. Probably for the best. Um, I can't even read some of them. This one says Radio Cares, or at least I'm pretty sure that's Radio Cares. It looks like that's a C in the far end. Um, or Radio Scares. Okay. Yes, yes. You see the other one. There's several repetitions of what I think is Radio Scares. I think that's up there too. And then Fake Something. I can't quite read the second word. It's up here too. But man, this is just like an awesome outfit because this is like an outfit race car drivers wear, and that it's got, like lettering all over it. Um they're just not ads. They're just words. Anyways, I totally forgot what I was going to say about this. Uh, yeah. Um, but yeah, this is definitely a pop song. It's that upbeat pacing that you expect with a pop song. Um, yeah. Which seems strange after we got what was basically just a jazz song. Uh, though, like I said, obviously pop singers can sing jazz songs, clearly. So, anyways, let's keep going.
Only you and I, chemistry or kryptonite. You better love me right. All this heart will turn into it's a roller coaster, baby. Yes, the fucking road to hell and back. And I don't think you'll make it out alive. Oh, yeah, it will kill you to try.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I have to pause for that. So she did a little bit of a metal scream. Yeah, she did a growl. I was not expecting that. That is totally abnormal in a pop song. And the rest of this is very much a pop song. But that's yeah, yeah. That throws me out of thinking it's a pop song, even though I know it is a pop song. Um, let's go back. What's probably 2 seconds?
I think you really wanna know.
nice choral effects. All right, I have to say the second half of this song is so much more interesting than the first. You have these choral effects, you have the growl. Yeah, these elements are what make a song stand out. But the first half is like bog standard pop song. Girl, lead with this stuff. Yeah, put that growl at like a minute in. Do the choral effects within the first 30 seconds. That would be my totally unprofessional like suggestions. Cuz before I heard those elements, I mean, yes. Um I'm listen. Listen. I I am over 40 years old. I have heard a lot of pop music in the last 40 odd years. To get me interested in a pop song takes something that is catchy and does things I do not expect. So, yes, I have expectations. And the best thing for an artist to do is totally throw my expectations off. I mean, that is why I liked The Warning. They're always throwing my expectations off by doing something interesting. And they set, I think, a very high bar for other artists to follow. So yeah, um, man, I like the second half just so much better than the first. Anyways, let's keep going.
Soul at midnight. Come on.
Okay, I have to pause again because she does another one of those. She does a whole whisper segment. Whispering your singing is hard because when you sing, it's about projecting. When you're whispering, it's about not projecting. So, singing in a whisper tone like that is difficult. I mean, it doesn't seem like it should be difficult, but it is. Because, we are used to being able to like whisper things. But in a song structure, it is a lot harder. So yeah, she's doing another vocal trick on us. And they don't last long, but they catch your attention and they change up the flow of the song. Which is why those little surprises are so important to keep people interested in your song. All right, anyways, let's let her finish. She did the growl as a backing line there. Yeah. Yeah. Man, up until like halfway in, a minute and a half into this song, I was just like, okay, this is a pop song. All right, so she's a pop singer that did jazz in the first song. And then she throws in the growl. She's doing the whispered singing. She's doing the choral segments. And I'm like, start with these things, okay? Because with 3 different techniques alone, you could space those better in this song and even repeats. I mean, like, she repeats the growl. It's just not the main focus the next time she does it. It's a backing track that plays while she's singing another part. But that's genius. That's reusing the same thing but making it different and so still interesting. But the first half is so like bog standard. It just feels like the song is off balance because of that. Everything interesting really in the song is in the second half. And I hate to say this, but people's attention spans are just super low. Like I have a, I have a lot of data from YouTube. People will watch my video, give it about a minute, and if it doesn't get their attention in a minute, they're gone. That's why I'll have like a 10-minute reaction video, and like the average time that someone actually watches it is like 5 minutes. Because you have people who were interested enough to keep going and they watch like the whole thing basically. And then you have other people that listen for not even a minute. And if I don't get like their attention, they're gone. And that's why, that average is so very much in the middle, which feels strange because if you're going to watch something, just watch it. That's how I look at it. But yeah. And that's what they'll tell you on like YouTube if, they're talking about what their creators should do to get attention is they talk about like the first minute basically. And in a lot of cases less than that. Like for a short, you have to grab someone in 10 seconds flat in a short by their own data. If you do, then they'll watch it. If you don't, then they don't watch it. So yeah, it's a whole thing. But this is why like backloading this song where the second half is the interesting half makes 0 sense. Because if I were the average person and just listened for like a minute, I would go, eh. And I mean, it's an okay song in that first minute, but I don't know. Unless I had some other reason I wanted to really like watch. Yeah, I definitely don't have the typical YouTuber mindset. Though, let's be fair. I am what they call a Zennial, which is between Gen X and millennials. Uh, there's like a 3-year period in there that I was born into. Um, we grew up with all like the analog stuff that Gen X did, but like when we were in high school is when like the internet took off and like digital everything started. So yes, we have a very analog mindset with the adaptability that comes from the younger generations. So Yeah. Uh, I mean, heck, my generation didn't have a name for the longest time. They didn't consider us part of Gen X, and they didn't consider us like millennials. We were just these weird 3 years that didn't really fit in either category. Now, now they gave us both our own name and sort of consider us to be Gen X. We're weird. Yeah. We'll just admit that. But yeah, that's why when I look at stuff on YouTube, I give it a lot longer than that minute. In fact, usually if something catches my attention, I'll just watch it. I mean, there's a reason I have like 30 tabs open on well, not right now cuz I had to restart the PC. But usually the streaming PC is what I like listen and watch content on during the day. And like I'll have like 30 tabs with stuff just queued up for me to listen slash watch. Anyways, back to her. Back to her. But yeah, um, you know, loading the interesting aspect of a song into the last half seems weird in the modern mindset because you got to get their attention before that, unfortunately, for most people. I mean, I'm happy the way this works, but it feels weird to me because it's so unbalanced. And I know as a content creator myself, spreading that out is so much more helpful from just a listener's perspective. Anyways, let's keep going.
You think I'm a monster? You think I'm a
Like that. That is how you start a song. We start out with these clean vocals. They're nice poppy vocals, and then she growls at us, okay? That is how you grab someone's attention. It is like reaching out of the screen and just grabbing their head with your hands. All right, let's see what she does with this.
You think I swallowed the sun and now you say I'm a monster. Take a good look around, you've always been in the dark. I know you don't want the truth, but fairy tales are liars. Yeah, yeah, you keep chasing your wonderland, you're going too far. Oh no, it's a shame that you live a lie. You burn the bridges that fall apart. You don't need me to drag you down. You wanna watch me go down like the sunset, 6 feet above head beneath the ground. Down. You wanna watch me go down like the sunset, color mine just to watch me drown. Drown. You wanna watch me?
All right. Before she sets into the next part of the song, this is probably more akin to hard rock. In fact, I would say this song, and man, it feels so weird. I have to like genre every song from her differently. The first one was jazz. The second one was pop, and then she gets like creative in the second half, but it's still very much a pop song. And this one is hard rock. Usually wildly different categories. And I like that she's subverting my expectations. But man, I was not expecting that right off the start. Um, or the fact that every song is different with her. I like it. I definitely like it. But it makes me wonder what surprise is next or what genre is next. Um, Also, here she sounds a lot like man, I forget the name of the song, but there's a Vana song this reminds me of. Um, it also reminds me a good bit of like Medusa by Skydaddy. Um, Now Skydaddy has a lot of like rap elements in pop style, so different different like arrangements around the vocals, but the vocals themselves sound a lot alike. Anyways, back to it. Hit me with something new.
I'm the voice in your head, some kind of broader reminder. Like a beautiful nightmare, always on your mind. Fortress under attack, fight or flight forever. Yeah, yeah. And when you close your eyes, all the beast is back. So am I. You wanna watch me go down like the sunset? 6 feet and 1 head beneath the ground. Down. 6 feet and 1 head. You wanna watch me go down like the sunset? Counting mine just to watch me drown. Drown. You wanna watch me?
Okay, now I'm gonna pause really quick for this, but right here when she ends this segment, I wish she would have growled again. It's 2 minutes in, we haven't heard the growl again, and she's doing a similar element of the song. It feels like there should have been another growl, but that's just me.
I can see you peeking through the door. Don't know what the hell you're hoping for, but I think I gotta like this dance with you. What can you do? No, crawling like a fever, raging fever. You can feel the shivers down your spine. Can I look away? Oh, babe, you try. You wanna watch me going down like the sunset? 6 feet and 1 head beneath the ground. Down. You wanna watch me going down like the sunset? 6 feet and 1 head beneath the ground. Down, down, down. You wanna watch me going down like the sunset? Counting mine just to watch me drown, drown. You wanna watch me? Wanna watch me? You think I'm a monster?
Okay, I do like how she ended that. That was another twist. She does the distorted vocals on the outro here. Um, there weren't as many like distinctive elements as I was hoping for. That's why I wanted that growl, okay? Um we had that distinctive element to start things within that first 15 seconds. And then we never got another growl. We never really got I mean, she does some vocal tricks, giving us some interesting vocal things to listen to, but it becomes more of like a hard pop song. And really at the start I was expecting like hard rock consecutively through the song. But we were more in like the hard pop range and not the hard rock range. I mean, the beat is very much and energetic rock beats. Um, and the difference between like hard pop and hard rock is usually the vocals. Like you don't really consider the warning to be hard pop because not only are the beats on the harder side, but they do a lot of like creative voice work. I see those bunks living again. Anyways, let's keep going. I'm really curious what the last three are gonna be like. But yeah, I was hoping for a little more hard rock and I got hard pop instead. So, and this is another collab song.
You can't kill a dragon with a snake bite. You say you wanna rise, but you're crawling around with a big voice cry. And I know what you tried, but it feels like a prayer to a heartless God. Oh baby, now we've got bad blood and I hear you scream. You say let's bury the knife, but you wanna bury me. Blood red shattered horizon. The sky is on fire. The sky is on fire. But I am safe. Light my skin with your poison. You're building me stronger, and I know you can't kill a dragon with a snake bite.
Okay, this again feels a lot like Vana. Um, I think musically they're at a very similar place. Though I think Vana is edgier. Vana is very much in like the hard rock like category. And this is more that hard pop. Those driving rock style beats, but very poppy vocals. So we do get the twist because the collab with the other singer, and the other singer does almost like a rap piece as far as like the structure of the vocals. So that definitely is an interesting aspect uh, and a fun twist. Anyways, back to it.
見えすぎてるあなたこと裸の様未来の花が似合いのあなた埋めてるは傷それとも君 Blood red shattered horizon The sky is on fire The sky is on fire But I am safe Light my skin with your poison You're building me stronger And I know You say you wanna rise But you're crawling around with a big voice cry And I know what you tried But it feels like a prayer to a heartless God You can't kill a dragon with a snake bite
See, we get a little bit of a growl again. I appreciate those growls. By the way, I looked up her collab partner here, and her collab partner for this song is a Japanese voice actor. So, yeah. As far as I can tell, at least. By the way, she actually has her own YouTube channel, and we might take a look at her at some point here. But we'll have to see. Anyways, let's let him finish.
Blood-red shattered horizon. The sky is on fire. The sky is on fire. But I am safe. Fight my escape with your poison. You're building me stronger. Oh, oh, oh. And now you know. Blood-red shattered horizon. The sky is on fire. The sky is on fire. But I am safe. Fight my escape with your poison. You're building me stronger. And now you know. Can't kill a dragon with a snake bite.
Okay. The worst thing I can say about that is the whole you can't kill a dragon with a snake bite thing is kind of absurd. If we had dragons, you could certainly kill them with a snake bite. Just saying. Don't tell Boca that. I don't think she'd appreciate it, but I'm pretty sure most dragons are not immune to poison. I was wondering if she'd link to her collab partner, but apparently not. But if I search Google for her channel comes up immediately, so we will fire up her channel. So we can look at her, not right this moment, but eventually. See, this is how you organically find songs, or rather, artists that you're potentially interested in. I think there's 2 more songs to go. So, Snow on Mars. Man, that's a title. All right, and I'm going to stop this really quick because the last couple songs gave me that hard rock, hard pop sort of feel. We're 12 seconds in, and this feels like it's going to be a dance song. The structure of the beats, the way she did those initial vocals, those are like iconic elements to like a dance song. I'll be very confused if this does not end up as a dance song.
Wish I could hide on the moon and see the sunlight melt into the darkness. Wish I could hide on the moon and freeze our world before they burn it. Guess we could have seen it coming. No, now it screams our echoes in the gray. Is there light beyond the ruins? No, fears are rising, rising. I dreamt that I could run away on a moonlight. Maybe I'll take the leap tonight. Vanish in the atmosphere through the starlight. If you're coming with me,
Okay, I'm gonna pause it because it, in fact, has not become a dance song. If she just up-tempoed her voice a little bit, it would fall into place as a dance song. But she never goes there. She keeps it a pop song. I really wish she would have just up-tempoed the vocals, like just a tiny bit, and made this more of a dance song. I think that was a missed opportunity. But maybe that's just me being nostalgic for like 2000s era dance music. Anyways, let's let her finish.
I wish that we could turn back time before the supernova. Sweet memories of my feet on the grass. Now I choke on the news, and that's why I won't keep my eyes open. Oh, turn off the noise and sing your lullaby. I don't wanna see the ending, no, but chaos is rising and rising. I dreamed that I could run away on a moonlight. Maybe I'll take that leap tonight, vanish in the atmosphere through the starlight. If you're coming with me, there's someone in the right connect. A thousand years of poison rain. No, I dreamt that I could run away on the moonlight. Oh, see the snow on Mars. We're rising, rising. We're rising, rising. We're rising, rising. We're rising, rising. See me watching from the stars. Lift me up or bring me down, 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 down. Did we run into a wall?
See, even this part, this is the sort of thing that is perfect for a dance song. It just, like, sadly, I don't know DJs like the old days who would remix a lot of like pop songs into dance remixes. But if we still had a lot of those, I would expect this to get remixed. Because this is like perfect material for that. Yeah, I never learned exactly how they do that. I can tell what is good source material for it because I've heard so much of it where they've taken a pop song and remixed it to make it into a dance song, often with actually the original vocals. So, yeah. Yeah. This is totally what I would expect to get converted into a dance song. I mean, that's why it felt like it should be a dance song at the very beginning. Anyways, I'll let her finish.
Feel my heart and make it drown, 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 drown.
See, this
drown.
would have
See
been
me
like
watching
a
from the
classic break
stars.
in a dance
Lift me
song.
up or bring me down, 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 down. Did we run into a wall? Can't on keep on asking myself why, I dreamed that I could run away on a moonlight. Maybe I'll take that leap tonight, vanish in the atmosphere through the starlight.
I think that's a good picture to end on. Though, I'm pretty sure that's the moon and not Mars. I'm pretty darn sure. Anyways, I think I've said enough about how I think this should be a dance song. So, let's move on to the last one. Oh, now we're looking at a rock
bring
song.
the reckoning. Blood and tears to keep me satisfied. Got the devil on my tongue again. And a little taste of cherry wine. No, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know why I crave this vibe. But I won't go, I won't go, I won't go until the wrong is right. Give me the fuel, bring the fire.
Okay. Before we get anywhere with this, I have to ask, did she actually play all 4 parts? And just sync them up in video and in post in general? Because that would be wild. If you played every part of your band and then pieced them together in like the studio, that would be nuts. That would be totally nuts. And it doesn't say anything about other musicians, so she might have actually played literally every part herself. All right, let's keep going. I actually love how this sounds. So, heck yes, let's keep going.
Silence always gives me body aches, so I throw sparks into the gasoline. My friend Judas got a little taste, cherry lip gloss with a hint of gin. No, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know why this makes me mad. But I won't go, I won't go, I won't go until the truth is said. Give me the fuel, bring the fire. The silence eating me alive. That child is somebody save me. I'm here to start a fight. I'm here to start a fight. And now the devil's on my shoulder. He whispers that I make him wonder. If this is worth going under. Is it worth eternal fire? Yeah.
Hey, that was pretty good. You know what? Bring it back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me the fuel, bring the fire. Your silence eating me alive. Not trying to be somebody save me. I'm here to start a fight. I came here to bring the reggae. Give me the fuel, bring the fire. I'm here to keep it satisfied. Eating me alive. Got the devil on my tongue. I'm trying to be somebody save me. A little taste of shit. I'm here to stay.
Okay. Now, I have to say, this is combining all the elements that I was talking about earlier. That easy catch really early in the song. I mean, the whole song is catchy, but like it starts right at the beginning, and you want to keep listening because it's interesting. And she keeps mixing it up a little bit all through the song, so there's not like that sort of sameness at any particular points, which is pretty much how you have to structure a modern song. I mean, I'd say it's just a requirement at this point to style songs that way. Um, but yeah, this has all the elements that I love. So this is probably my favorite from her. Though I would totally take a remix of that Snow on Mars one. Um, and I liked how she mixed it up in what is it? Gravite? I think it's Gravite. Gravitate, sorry. I was I was really close. So yeah. Yeah. I'm totally sold on that. All right. I think that's pretty much all of my thoughts on Melissa Bonny.